Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music. As a musician myself, today I'm going to be doing a Patreon request for Saiyajin. This is Final Fantasy VIII, The Castle. Interesting name, I've never heard of this. I have heard of FF8. In fact, I am playing it for the first time as soon as this video is probably going to be out. So the reason I'm doing this series of FF8 requests is because I'm playing it for the first time. There will be VODs here on YouTube. So yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all the songs that are in the backlog. This is one of them. Never heard of this song, but let's just get into it. If you wanted to see the playthrough and it is before August, it's going to be right here, Hey Uncle Jesse, twitch.tv. And if you're watching this in the future, just ignore everything I said. So this is The Castle, FF8. Sounded like a dead signal. Oof, that bass note. So I wonder if it's gonna be like a drone-y type of song where there's gonna be a beat of some kind. Huh. This is already so different from FF7. That's cool. Oh yeah, this is way more complex writing. Yeah, this is definitely meant to like provoke an emotion of like darkness, gothic, castle. Oh, well, that's what it's called. Yeah, definitely on the creepier side. Dun, 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 dun. This part is so bizarre. That weird drum effect sounds like it bouncing, boing, boing. And then we had, I think, like a wood block over here? No. That is such a bizarre part. I like this part. Love the reverb on that. Whew, okay. Nobuo Uematsu is he's a strange one. You know, this is now my third song that I've heard from FF8. And I gotta be honest, I'm not seeing the theme here. It seems a little all over the place. But there is a kind of, it's too early to say. I've only heard 3. Maybe it's just this song, but I feel like so far FF8 has more of a slightly classical side to it. I've heard organs 2 times now. But then again, some of the other stuff doesn't sound like this either, so I don't know. But at least for this one, extremely classical, like 100%. The first thing that came to my mind was, well, Castlevania. Very much though, like that whole gothic castle, stained glass, just eerie, dark corridors, all that kind of thing. That it's like the only setting I can imagine with that kind of music. There's nothing else that could possibly go there for me. But oh yeah, the organ was of course a big. Even without the organ, it was still in that style, but the organ kind of definitely cemented it. And then the like really abstract type of melodies, and there was a lot of legato melodies that were just kind of all over the place as far as time signatures go. Kind of hard to grasp, but it was. I think that's just part of the whole setting of the mood, kind of making you anxious, and probably not a good place to be. I don't think this place or where this plays is a good location. By the sounds of it, it doesn't sound very rainbow, and I don't know, it sounds like, you know, looming terror type of thing. What's interesting is when I was going into these songs, knowing I played FF7 as my first FF not too long ago, that has a very distinctive sound, right? I'm used to those songs and what they sound like and their structures and all that, even though there was experimentation back then. This is just way different. You know, I could have guessed that it was going to sound, especially since it's right after FF7, I thought it was going to be kind of similar, but it really wasn't. It didn't have anything from 7 at all. It had tiny little, like, of the same instruments used, but for the most part, it has a totally different feel from it. It almost sounds like a different composer. That's how, like, isolated this feels compared to 7. It almost, I can't even explain it. It just sounds so completely different. Whereas FF7, at least in this regard, had, you know, traditional song structures and all that. This one was just, this song at least, was, like I said, a classical inspired one. So they had movements as opposed to, you know, your typical like 4/4 and a couple measures of a verse, and then it's just more like classical music is kind of more like a painting, and it just kind of puts random things here and there, and it's just more chaotic, but it sounds so, I don't know, classical music to me is such a weird hybrid of chaotic music and very, very structured at the same time. Two kind of conflicting words that don't go together, but I guess it works. But yeah, no, it definitely just... Now, mind you, it's not that I'm comparing it to 7 in any ways, it's just my only thing I can go off of, since that is the only one I've played, both the remake and the original. So, but even going into this game, I'm not going into with any comparison. I'm not going to think that it should play like the other one, or I'm treating FF8 as a whole new game. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because, well, the game itself, but also the music. I'm not, you know, going to go in like, oh, why does this sound like 7 or anything like that. It's definitely its own beast. And the 3 songs that I've heard now are all so different. Maybe I'm a Lion was totally different than this. The Extreme was totally different from that song, and then, like, I don't know. But this one was bizarre. Cool, but bizarre. And it kind of makes me wonder what the rest of the OST sounds like, which I'm about to find out very soon. Very soon. I'm very excited, because I only have a couple more to do as far as reactions go, and then the rest is all going to be new stuff. So a whole new Nobuo collection to go through. I'm excited. With all that said, I'm looking forward to this game, and of course the music, which is, again, the reason why I am playing this game is the music. I was so impressed by just 2 songs that I decided to play, and now this is my 3rd. And now on to the 4th. So thank you, Saiyajin, for that request, and I will see you guys in FF8. The VODs will be here. If you're watching this in the future, it'll be at Hey Uncle Jesse, twitch.tv. And I can't wait. So if you want to make a request, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Totally fine. They will guarantee that I will check out your song eventually if you do not mind waiting. I do have a gigantic wait list. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the very top. A big shout out to those members right now: Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Moon Knight, Rogue Monk, Solid Bullet 066, Your Average Metalhead, Lord Daddy, Sakai Nuaride, DJ Singletone, and Hieno for supporting that. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone that you see on this side of the screen. Thank you to you for watching, the FF8 fans. I will see you live. Can't wait. More to come. And the series of FF8 requests, still more coming. So until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium. Have a fantastic evening. Later.